Hello there, Ferocious fans. This is Nate Powell with ferociousbeard.company.com. Today we're going to be talking about leather. We're going to be talking about vanilla Coke. And most importantly, we're going to be making fun of the Air Force with a designated Air Force custom scent. It'll be the scent profile of filet mignon, lobster tails, lake balls.
What?
Oh, hey, Nate, how you doing?
What you talking about, Willis?
How you doing, Nate? Long time no see.
Yeah, what's going on, man? So you've been trying to take over the stream, I see, but
I tried.
I was a little bit late to catch that button, so you got yourself a couple of seconds head start. What's going on, everybody? It's Nate, it's Andrew. Good to see you guys, and thank you so much for jumping in for the Friday Night Ferocious Free-For-All. It's going to be, let me see, it is the 18th of June, which means that I have only one more week of my day job and a Ferocious Friday Free-For-All before it is full-time Ferocious, and that means, that means everything for Ferocious is going to be so much better. It's going to be like so much time I can dedicate to the products, to making images, making contacts. It's going to be a lot more organized is all I have to say. And I cannot wait. I've got 8 more working days at my day job, and then I will be out of the corporate world for hopefully good and be doing this full time. So I cannot wait. Woohoo! That's going to be so awesome. So hey, let's see who is here. E-Rock. E-Rock is here first. What's going on?
And happy. The first one there.
What?
Everywhere E-Rock goes, he is always the first one there.
I know. I was thinking that as I was saying E-Rock's first, I feel like a broken record because he's always first. Unless StreamYard bumps him out of the slot. So right. You are first. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you. It's really cool to be a dad, and it's just one of those things that you don't really... if you're not, like I had no idea before I became a father how much I could possibly love somebody else until you have kids, and then you're like, well, it's just instant, it's crazy. But it just gets more and more every day, and it's just amazing watching them grow up, So that's how it goes, But see, Marines 0861 is here. Woohoo! Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm trying to actively not say and not say this and that. So I am trying. I want to make it more of a conscious effort to not say So I think it means if we say too many times, it's probably time to turn the show off for a while. You know what I mean? Not for a while, but it's probably quitting time for because then if you're talking about things actively, that means there's things to talk about when you're doing that. But when you're saying so what do you want to talk about next? My favorite color. That's where it's a good sign to hit the off switch and say, see you next week. Bushy Beards in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Votto is here. What's going on, Bearded Familia? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping in on here. Bearded Wolf is here. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Brian, how you doing, Brian Stabler? Good to see you, my friend. That's right. Russ Young says, Nate and Andrew are going to have some fun tonight. That is true. We are definitely going to have some fun. Joshua Ricks is in the house. What's going on, brother? Thank you for stopping in. And then Balda Beautiful was the only one counted. We actually used this as a trigger to say, oh boy, we better get the show started because we saw that you were keeping track of this. So we were like, let's get this thing going. So thank you so much for being here. Brian Hershey says, hello, can't stay tonight. Got family over. Stop by to say hi and hit the like button. Thank you, guys. And if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. This past Tuesday was actually a surprise to me. I had 301 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. See, screen's jumping again. That means there's more comments coming in. And we have 13 people in the show right now or watching the show. That's awesome. See, Irish and Bearded's here. Evening, gents. How's everyone's night? Really good. Really nice. Oops, there I went and did it again. Look at these two. Yes. Logan Weirich is here. What's going on, Logan? Thanks for jumping in on here.
Did you purposely just reference Britney Spears by saying, oops, I did it again?
Maybe. No, I don't think so, but I know what you mean. Yeah, that song is like one of those. Now I'm going to have that in my head.
You're welcome.
All right. Tommy Robinette's here. What's going on, Tommy? Thanks for stopping in on here. Oh. Dagan, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Yes. The big 5-0. As of yesterday, that was my turn to hit the big 5-0. So I'm now over the hump. I'm like halfway done now with my life. So, and then, you know, it goes so fast. And I'm hoping, like, I've noticed the past couple, like, 15, 20 years have really flown by. Because I remember the first day I started my day job. It's a big financial company, and I worked in corporate security for the longest time. And I remember the first day a new site opened in Rhode Island. And, you know, the chairman was being driven up the hill to the building. And, like, 5 seconds before he turned around the corner, one of the cleaners polished the outside of the door just so it would look perfectly clean for this brand new building in Rhode Island. And I feel like sometimes it was just like a few years ago, but that was back in '98. So time just goes by so fast. Bearded Metal Chef is here. Thank you so much, brother. Congratulations on full time. Thank you. I cannot wait. Cindy, how you doing? Yes, it is. It really is. You know, I'm going to miss some of the people I work with, but I'm not going to miss just the
work.
You know, it's not so much the work. Most of my job was like talking to people, but what I'll miss is like the people that I would talk to, just building up the relationships that I had with them. You know, because you know they'd call and they were thankful that they got me on the phone because they had some kind of issue they needed to resolve, and that's what I'm going to miss, is just helping them, feeling like you're helping them. But I'll be able to do a lot of that with Ferocious too. So just through, you know, feedback and things like that. So, but looking forward to it. Hey, Mark, what's going on, Mark Duran Jr.? Thank you for stopping by, brother. Wolf says he loves his kids more when they turn 18 and move out. Yeah, right. So yeah, we've talked about like, you know, my kids, of course, you're always welcome to stay for as long as you want. But then you start wondering, so what are your plans when you get older? Do you want to like move in with a roommate or get an apartment or something? So sometimes you start having those early conversations just to prep them for the fact that, hey, they might want to, you know, get out and explore the world once they turn 18. Maybe they might want to give me and Barb a little privacy sometimes, you know. Catching up on anybody else that I have not said hi to.
The Wolf celebrated 27 years of marriage. Wow. Congrats.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So hello, Nate and guys. What's up there, Bruce City Bearded? Thank you so much for stopping in over here. And ladies, RH Mill W. Co. is here. What's going on? So good to see you, brother. Oh yeah, there's the comment. See, I'm a little slow on the. I've got so much going. We celebrated her 27-year anniversary. She's one lucky gal. That is really amazing. You guys are like so beating the odds. So that's my congratulations go out to you. That's really cool. Very good. Let me see. We are in 2002. We got married, so that would put us at 19 years. So you are 8 years ahead of us on that. So that's awesome. Mike Watson is here. How are you, Mike? You outside grilling by or are you smoking meats? Which of the two is it?
That sounds good.
Yeah. He got some new setups a month or so ago, and both of them just look really, really nice. So, yes, you can talk to us. Wolf, don't flatter yourself, homeboy. I'm probably lucky I'm not buried in that yard. E-Rock says, my respect for those who are married more than 10 years. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not all ups. There's ups and downs, and there's, you know, discussions and stuff like that. But it's worth it. You know, if you can find somebody to stick it out with, it just is worth it.
So Vato just brought up a good point. Where is Michael Zarate?
Yeah.
He keeps threatening my life, telling me to get in here, and then he's not here.
What the heck?
I'll blow
Does
his
somebody
phone
need
up.
to chase him down?
I'll blow him up. If anyone's in San Antonio or around the area, go get him.
Yeah. You could rent a like one of those Piper or Cessna 172s and put a streamer on the back. Get in the stream, Zarate. Fly around SeaWorld.
A whippersnapper.
So, Russ says he was married in 2002 as well. Well, congratulations, Russ. It was a good year for it. Hanging in the AC, so damn hot out there. Like 118. Wow.
Texas.
Yeah, that's almost Texas, but Arizona, it is a dry heat,
Nice,
but
nice.
it's been hot. And you know, Andrew, I mean, it's been hot this week or so. It's been hot.
E-Rock. There you go.
Nice. Very nice.
So something funny with my camera and the lighting and all that, I actually drew on the floor with a Sharpie, so that way I knew where to put everything.
That's good. I mean, professionals do that all the time, so, you know, stand on the X. Zarate's
Russ-
all part... What'd he say?
I was about to say, Russ said he had messaged Zarate.
Oh, good. Thank you. Zarate's probably all partied out from the auction last night. That could be, because that ran pretty late, didn't it?
I'm not sure, I wasn't there.
Oh, let's see. Mike says the truck is in the shop, lost the water pump last night. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Well, hopefully you get it back soon. So a couple of things I wanted to bring up real quick. The first thing is and he doesn't know this, but Anthony Ellis, who goes by Bearded Ant 34 on Instagram, he knows obviously his son has been in surgery with a brain bleed, and so he had one of their family members put together a GoFundMe page, which actually is really doing well. They had put a goal of $5,000, and as of at the moment, their goal has been exceeded, and the current amount that has been raised is $6,243. So what we want to do is we're going to talk about a scent that we're bringing back. Well, we've kind of had it on the site, but we're going to really promote it a lot more because it is a really amazing scent. And that is a scent that Andrew Carlisle came up with, and it is called Texas Night. And so what we're going to do through the end of June at least is 50% of all sales of anything related to Texas Night we are going to contribute to the GoFundMe page that has been set up for Anthony and his family. So that's something, you know, I feel like at a minimum, you know, that's something that we as a family, a brotherhood and sisterhood, should be able to help raise some money for this cause. You know, I mean, this is, after all, his son. And, you know, of course, we'll try to contribute more if we can. But at a very minimum, I'd like to donate 50% of all sales of Texas Night to that cause. So let me post the link right now to his GoFundMe page. And then what we'll also do is I will be putting information on the website about how to contribute directly if you'd like, as well as let you guys know on the Texas Night page that we will be donating 50% of all sales of that, you know, either the oil, the balm, the butter, a trio, a combo, whatever you want to purchase of Texas Night, we will be donating 50% of that to that GoFundMe page. So, and of course I'll post that information and post screenshots because I like to be transparent with everybody. I want you guys to know how much, you know, when I say we're going to do something, I want to be able to validate that and show you, so that way you have no doubt in your mind that we're doing that. So that's definitely something we're going to be doing. And I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So,
something I'll say about Am real quick is that ever since I've met him, he's been one of the biggest encouragers in the community. He's always putting other people first. He's always doing anything he can to help and support others. He's open about his struggles with addictions. He's been a good encouragement for me in that area. So it's awesome that we have the chance to give back to him and have his six.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Amrit, yes, it is Anthony Ellis we are talking about. So that is absolutely who we're talking about. And I did see, like, if I looked onto the his Instagram, which is he's been using that to post updates, and it appears from all accounts that the surgery was successful, and he's appears to be in recovery. He is, of course, he's got his face is swollen, and he's resting, napping, and things like that. Of course, which you would expect after surgery like that. But it looks as if so far everything is going well, which is really nice to hear.
Last I heard, he was getting an MRI. And,
okay.
That's him and his son right there.
That's good. All right. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, yes. Yeah, Mike Watson donated a Ferocious combo last night. He did.
Hey, can I read some stuff he's posted?
Yeah, I think that would be okay. He's posted it publicly, so yeah. I think that would be okay.
Well, he said, our son is much better off than when we started this journey after the accident this morning, and it got very scary for a while. He is doing remarkably well. He is talking and unhooked from everything except his IV. Brain MRI in the morning, but prognosis is good and should have a complete recovery. He's very glad to have mom and dad here. Has shed some tears for missing his siblings. We are beyond blessed with the outpouring of love and support. We will never be able to thank you all enough. And then 5 hours ago, he put, little man is currently in MRI. Big prayers going up that everything we have been being told is real and there are no lingering or hidden issues. And that was the last update that I see.
Yeah, it looks like here's the last posting. I think which was as of an hour ago. Yeah. I am in complete awe of this incredibly strong and resilient young man. He's been napping a lot today, which is good and to be expected. He doesn't like that his face is swollen. He's been a little down without his siblings, and the fact that he, quote, looks like an alien, that's because of the swollen face, according to him, the son. So they got him a stuffed octopus from the gift shop. So says here,
going to him, Rhino.
Let's hear him, guys. His doctors and nurses are working on it as well, so we post update once a name is chosen. So that's good to hear. Good to hear that he's doing better. All right. So I posted that link. I also want to make a quick banner while we're talking here, so that it'll be on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, their goal was $5,000, and they currently have $6,243. So that's amazing.
That is amazing. I don't know if I've never tried this before, but maybe we could even do some auction tonight, a couple of things, because just to see how it goes, because I've never actually participated in, I've donated things to other people who have then auctioned off those products. It's just I've never actually done it, and I don't know, I think it's just because I've never known how to do it the right way. But I suppose we could just figure it out tonight and try a couple of things and just use our common sense to try that, if to see if there might be an interest in that. I'd be happy to do that. If just let me know in the feedback, guys, if you think that's something that you guys might want to see tonight, at least for a period of time. Be happy to do that.
So Michael Zarate is finally here. So way to show up late. Put you on blast in front of everybody.
Well, thank you, Michael, for showing up. Appreciate that, man. Would you oversleep or something?
I think it'd be cool if we also donated products directly to Anthony.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to do that. If Anthony needs products, the last thing I want him to do right now is pay for it. So if I'm happy to send him whatever he needs.
Get him some Texas Knife.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. In fact, let me just make a note of that. Anthony to receive Texas Night, but I don't know if he would like an oil or bomb or butter. I'm not sure what his preference is, but or all three or a combo or whatever. I'll check with him what he wants. All right. So yeah, let's see. All sale. So I'm sorry. I'm just typing this. 50% of all sales of Texas Night will be contributed to. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how I should call it. All right, just grabbing this to post it. Through June 30th, 2021. All right, edit and then fbeard.com. Scroll across the bottom. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We'll keep that up there for now. And then, okay, now I'm going to take a look to see if we are able to, I just want to get the feedback up on that there. So, bottle collab, bottle leaks. Okay, so they'll give away a bottle of Texas Night. Sweet. Well, thank you, Metal Chef. Appreciate that. So what I'm going to do then is write this down. And then what we'll do for that is we'll just do a draw, like a giveaway for that one. So, Bearded Metal Chef, donate a bottle of Texas Night. All right, so we will do a giveaway then, and then Metal Chef, if you can, after, just go on over and place the order, and then I'll go ahead and give it to whoever wins this one. And we will donate, of course, 50% of that to the fundraiser too. Let me bring up the wheel picker, the famous wheel picker here. So it looks like at the moment we have got, how many people here? 20 people, okay. Just going to clear the board so I can add 1 through 10 for now. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we've got 10 up on the board. So now, then in that case, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. This will be a giveaway for the fund. Be a 1 through 10 situation. We've got 22 people here, and so if everybody, when you see the word go, types in one number please between 1 and 10, the winner will get a bottle of Texas Night beard oil. Here we go. Get ready, get set, and go. And again, this is thank you to Bearded Metal Chef, who's donating this bottle, so appreciate that so much.
I met Bearded Metal Chef when we were in Florida. And whenever I saw him walking by, I ran over there and jumped on him.
Oh, you jumped on him?
No, I was excited. I bear hugged him.
Oh, heck yeah, man. I do the same thing.
Then I bought dinner, and then everyone yelled at me because I bought everybody dinner.
You bought everybody dinner? Wow. That can get pricey quickly.
And then later on, I tried to buy everybody drinks, and Joe from Beard Octane just about gave me an uppercut. He's like, no. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, that would be... See, those are the things that it would allow me to be able to attend more freely, because I wouldn't be tied to oh, gotta be back at work. All right, so I hope there's not a delay on the YouTube or Facebook stream, but there is on my screen when I see that going. Hopefully it's not a delay, but so everybody should have picked a number between 1 and 10. So let's pick together who wins this one. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to spin 3, 2, 1. All right.
Oh no.
Number 1 today. Number 1. So go up and take a look at who got that one. 5, 6, 2, 4, 9, 6. Oh, Bald and Beautiful won. Congratulations, Bald and Beautiful. You won the bottle of Texas Night beard oil, so we'll be getting that out to you probably this weekend. And there you go. That's Texas Night right there. Andrew, why don't you tell people? I realized just now we really haven't talked about what the actual scent profile is for Texas Night. Do you want to talk about it since that's your baby?
Sure. So we started doing this in, I think, January or February of 2020 is when I first discovered Ferocious. And I discovered Ferocious on Google, actually. It was pretty fun. So saw the option, but this was before Collaboration Corner. This was back in the IG days, before he was ever on YouTube. But I thought it'd be cool to have a scent, and the inspiration was just like being in the Army. I'd always go to baseball games. We'd hang out, we'd go back, we'd drink and all that, smoke. And so that was the inspiration for just hanging around by a campfire, just chilling, drinking, smoking. And so we looked at all the options he had. We picked them out. I don't remember the exact order, but we have a Texas cedar wood. There was the sandalwood bourbon, cedar leather, fireplace embers, and then tobacco flower.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that's the exact order, but oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just put the scent profile as that, which is what it is. But it's really a nice rounded scent, and it just really gives you that perspective that you're hanging out there in a campfire, hanging out with your friends, just enjoying the evening, and just having a hoot of a time out there.
It's been requested that you take down your spinner wheel.
Oh, good. Very good. Yes. My bad. My bad. So when people say my bad, it's like, I'm not really sorry, but okay, I'll acknowledge it, but I'm sorry. So, all right. Looking at these comments here.
You remember on a lot of the war movies, they're just like,
yeah, exactly.
So we're talking about the newest scent being called the Air Force. It's going to be filet mignons, lobster tails, lake calls, warm blankets.
I'll take a trio, please.
Fancy barracks that aren't World War II and don't have bugs. And so apparently, if people from the Air Force live in Army barracks, they get hazard pay.
Well, I dated a girl one time in an Army barracks. She was in the Patriot unit.
Where you're like, oh my gosh, it's so dirty in here.
No, actually, it was super clean in there. She had, the green army, that. What do you call it? It's just instead of so we called it the dorm room. That's what we called it. Our rooms were dorm rooms. We could just get regular blankets. She had the army blanket, that olive drab, or almost like a polyester feeling blanket. And the dark wood wall units, no posters on the wall, and we had posters. It was like a college dorm for us, but let's see. Wolf said, let's see. It has tobacco.
Up there. Yeah. 2nd Infantry Division right here.
Nice.
Arrowhead Division. Second to none. Finish the fight.
There you go. Yeah, it was so.
I don't think he's talking about the Whoopie. I think he's talking about those basic green blankets that they give out during basic and all that.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the kind. It was the standard issue, and even at her regular duty assignment, that was the blanket that they had to have on there. Michael says he remembers getting really drunk one Army weekend, and my roommate and you went out in the hallway in Mop 4 messing with the CQ. They never knew who we were for a long time.
Why would you want to be in Mop 4? I mean, that's not a question.
Yeah. Right? Gosh. Mop level 4.
So one of my favorite things with Seaburn is we were in a training event. I was the gunner for our striker. And so we got gassed at one point. And so the gas ended up catching on fire, and the fire started spreading. And it was heading towards the striker that had ammo laying around and all that. And so they just started everything. They're just like, oh crap, we're gonna die.
Oh jeez.
Boy. I think it was a ground day too. So.
Yeah, it was
the itchy blankets. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, the itchy blankets, exactly.
So Turtle and Zarate will be able to do vouch for this. But we tried doing the points in basic where so that way we wouldn't have to keep on making our beds. We just have it right there, and then we'd sleep with our whoopies. One of our senior drill sergeant, who was SF, came out, and he was just like, "Oh hell no!" And he just comes over there, starts ripping them off, and he was like, "Nope." He's like, "Get underneath the blankets right now." Gas mask with a cracked visor and basic. Ew.
Oh wow! I remember. Oh, you had a gas mask with a cracked visor, and then you had to stand in the gas chamber, and it all leaked into there. Or were they like, "Oh well, yours is cracked. Teach you to get a cracked mask."
Oh well, yours is cracked. That's true. So here's a fun thing we can talk about. So apparently, even in the Army, they're allowing phones in basic training now.
I can't believe that. Just I mean, for real.
There's a reason why it's tradition. It's just you got to break away from be dependent on others that break away where you can't call mommy and daddy anytime you have problems.
Yes.
You got to suck it up and deal with it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because you talk to your recruiter, and some of the recruiters are kind of pull your leg. Oh, you can bring this, and that, whatever you want to bring. Certain deodorant, certain soaps, and it's no matter what you brought, at least in the Air Force when I was in, it didn't matter. It all went into storage, and then you went to the BX, and we had to go into clothing issue and get all our clothes, and then we went to the BX, and basically our first paycheck was pretty much comprised of buying stuff that they said we needed. Certain kind of soap, everybody had the same soap, the same cheap ass razors that you cut yourself. Because I used to have the Gillette back then. It was the Mach 3 was the 3-bladed one, and before they came out with a 5-bladed one, and I brought those, and they're like, nope, you're not bringing those. I had to get those single blade that everyone cuts themselves with.
Right.
I think we got a septic stick, if I recall correctly. I think that's how I learned about septic sticks, which is to stop the blood from flowing. So, Ray says only on personal time, which is 8 to 10, 200 to 2,200 hours. Well, we didn't even have cell phones really when I was in. I mean, that wasn't really a thing.
Not for ages.
89, so certainly no internet. But we would stay up, our personal time, we would be ironing our clothes and getting our wall units all nice and neat, polishing our boots. We wouldn't have time to be, even if we could bring phones, we wouldn't have time to be on them, I don't think. The only time that we could really feel at ease was on Sunday if we went to the chapel.
Yeah. Safe zone.
Yeah, and I cannot tell you how many people, including myself probably, started getting tears in their eyes when you're in chapel, because it just is such a stress reliever to go there and just listen to a sermon or whatever after such a long tough week.
Everybody's sleeping during it.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Andrew, but and it wasn't so much in basic, but in tech, in our, which is what you call AIT, but we called our tech school. Did you guys were you guys kind of not necessarily encouraged, but did you just as a group decide to use products like No-Dose and caffeine pills?
So real quick, who was it? I think Wolf was heading out, so see you later, bro. But
oh, thank you, Wolf. See you later, man. Thank you so much for stopping in.
For caffeine pills, I don't think anyone had access to those, but they'd always get the coffee packets out of MREs and all that, and just down them right there. But
Okay. So I distinctly remember when I was in tech school, which was across the base, still at Lackland, but across the base from basic training. Like we would buy NoDoz, which were caffeine pills, basically, and so they would, the instructors would be, of course, like, oh, I'll know if you guys are like taking this because you'll get the Z monster will hit you, is what they called it. And I remember like during tech school taking notes. This is procedures for security police or whatever. You're taking notes, and then the next thing you see on your paper is a squiggly looking Z, which was as the result of you falling asleep really quickly while you were taking notes, and then waking up and looking down and not having any idea how that Z got there. So that's what they called it, the Z monster.
Yeah, for infantry, we didn't have, we didn't have AITs per se. We had OSA, one station unit training, and so everything just all together. We have the red phase, white phase, blue phase, but in reality, like up until the end, you're at red phase the entire time. Because originally, if someone makes a mistake, everybody gets smoked, right?
Yeah.
So we look forward to the days where it's just like, oh, they're going to do individual punishments, and the stupid people are going to get punished. But that never happened with us. And our drill sergeants, what I say is just like, if one of you makes a mistake, all of you make a mistake. If something happens in combat, it's not one of you that's going to get in trouble; it's all of you. So just learn to take care of each other now. If someone does something dumb, set them straight, push them down the stairs.
Well, we never got that extreme, but I do remember we would all take the punishment for somebody making a mistake because the rationale was it is your responsibility to help them as part of the team understand what needs to be done. And so, we'd all be out there doing push-ups or sit-ups or, we also did something, I don't know if they still do it, but like in the Air Force, in basic at least, they would have these things where you'd carry these Air Force Form 341s in your pocket, and basically they were like a demerit form. And so, like, if you did something wrong, airman, give me a 341. You'd have to pull one out of your pocket, give it to them, and they would write out what you did wrong, that kind of thing. It was kind of weird, but I do remember that. But aside from that, there was also, it's stupid things like you're the last to go to the chow hall because everybody else did fine, but you had a couple of people in your flight that messed up and we were late, so now as a result we're going to be the last to the chow hall. And that always kind of ticked everybody off. But Ray says they also had pizza and war movies on Sunday. That's awesome.
Like towards the end, we had the Eagle Run, which was I think 5 mile brigade run. And everyone in the brigade, my platoon was the only one that didn't have anyone fall off. So we got pizza, we got movies. We were praised by the higher ups.
Wow!
A bunch of infantrymen, y'all are the only ones that didn't have somebody fall out. Wow,
that's awesome.
But,
yeah,
towards the end,
I remember
people would write an op order, and they described why they should watch a movie, what they were going to do, and so that happened. People wrote an op order. But
very, very cool. Bruce City Beards, we just had phone cards and pay phones. I remember, those AT&T phone cards, especially when I went to. Okay.
Yeah, but eventually we got our phones.
Yeah. Yeah, so I go to Germany and I would go to the payphone, not a payphone. It was like a wall phone in the hallway of our dormitory. If I wanted to call my mom or something, to say things are good. And I'd usually check in with her once a month. We just catch up or something. But it was in the hallway. Nobody had regular phones. Nobody had cell phones back then. I remember when I got deployed to Turkey, I was able to make a good contact with the communication squadron, and they had these amazing, some kind of satellite phones or something that as soon as you picked it up, you would dial it, and as soon as you picked it up, then it was ringing already in the States as if you were next door. It was pretty cool.
You see James's comment?
No, I'm a little slow here. Let's see. All right. Oh, Chef, just purchased the Texas Night Oil. Wanted to take care of it now, and you can just send it to Bald and Beautiful. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you very much.
Awesome,
and
James.
we will definitely do that.
Don't forget those cheesecake brownies.
Yes. Oh, let's see. I will get to your comment. Well, yeah, Omri, I'll just say, like, okay, in Germany, yes, a lot of German women around the bases liked American servicemen, which ticked the Germans off a lot because, it's like, they're probably like, who are they to just walk into this club and all of a sudden women are just like, kind of oogling you or all over you, really. And yet the local German men, yeah, I mean, not all the women, but a significant amount of the women that would go to these clubs were there at that club because they knew that American service members were there too. So yeah. Now, when I was in Italy, it wasn't quite the same because it was actually an Italian Air Force base I was at, and so most women there didn't know that Americans were even at that base because there was a very small group of about 120 Americans on the base, and that was it. And so they didn't really know. But like at a place like where I was at in Bitburg, Germany, where you have 3 fighter squadrons there, yeah, I mean, there were all sorts of opportunities in Germany for sure. Let's see, Russ says, being type 1 diabetic, you couldn't serve. Thank you both. Oh, happy to, Russ. Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad I went in.
Like whenever someone somebody wants to serve, but they have asthma or like some condition that, won't prevent them. So,
yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, so like after I was in the Air Force, when I got out after 9/11, I wanted to go back into at least the Air National Guard or the Air Force Reserve, but I couldn't because my blood pressure at the time was too high, and it really made me upset because I was like, what do you mean? I was just in 94, 7 years earlier I got out without any issues, and I could have re-enlisted. I was really mad for a while, but I ended up opening AirForceSecurityPolice.com for 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 years and I felt like in my own way that was my way of contributing to be able to keep have a way for Air Force Security Police people to join together on the site and connect. So Marine said, yeah, nice vacation. Yeah, I mean, it's true in a way. Although so I was a security specialist, they called it in the Air Force, so we were the ones that were out on the fence line, on the restricted areas doing security. We provided security in Salopi, Turkey for a multinational helicopter support base because originally it was going to be a C-130 base, and then they did a test and there was too much groundwater, so they were like, no, forget it, we'll just make this mostly an Army helicopter base, which turned into a multinational helicopter base. But because they had originally slated Air Force to have that space, they kept us on as the security for that field, which it really is all it was a big field with tents and a big, huge, orange fuel bladder that was halfway buried into the ground. But yeah, it was definitely, it was a good time. But at the same time, you never know when it's your number, when something's going to happen. So.
Yeah, when I was in Korea, I was a mile from the DMZ when Trump and Kim were threatening nuclear war. And so if anything would have happened, we would have been that speed bump.
Yep.
In reality, that's what Korea is, too. Korea is a speed bump. It's meant to slow them down, not stop them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In Korea, boy, I mean, you never know when North Korea is going to just... You just never know,
And the crazy thing is it's not like... Obviously, North Korea, that'd be interesting. But the problem is China and Russia getting involved.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be all the world superpowers going at it. So.
Yep. Exactly. And I just read an article today, too, which I thought was pretty interesting. So, obviously, President Biden met over this past day or so with Russian President Putin. And it used to be that when the president of Russia and the president, or the USSR back in the day, and the president of the United States got together to meet, it was like everybody was pins on needles because everyone just felt like at any moment things could just go bad, But like with Gorbachev and Reagan, where there was definitely a sign that you never knew. I remember growing up in the 80s that there was a possibility of nuclear war, nowadays, I just don't feel like we think about that possibility, even though, of course, there always is that possibility. But I don't feel like we really think about it and get nervous about it like we used to. And even before my generation, like with my parents, they would tell me about how they'd have like these drills where like, okay, we're having a drill, a fallout shelter drill, and you'd have to go into your desk and all this. But so Amrit says, did women across board like servicemen?
That's the one you just answered a while ago.
Oh, I thought he meant. Oh, was that? I thought he was talking about like something different, like the locals, but I didn't realize. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess that is an old question since. But anyway, your barracks were an open bay about 20 by 80. We had bunks on both sides, females in the bay with us. Really? See, that didn't happen when I was in. We did have the 20 by 80 dorms, but we had all males in one, all females in another. So yeah, showers and everything. Yeah, that was totally different when I was in. What about you, Andrew? I mean, that was separate when you were in, right?
Yeah, I mean, being in the infantry, like I was in before they started letting women come in.
Yep.
So it was just all guys, anyways. Unless we went on like we went overseas, like they had like all the other different MOSs that had females, but they were in their area.
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, I knew plenty of women in the Air Force that were cops that were really great cops. They were really amazing. But. And then I knew guys, too, that were like, how the heck did this guy get in here? I mean, it's just one of those things where I think if people are right for the role, then I'm all for letting them, supporting that. I know there's something interesting about how there's a movement now where they talk about the draft and signing up for selective service and how men have to sign up for selective service and yet women don't. But are we there yet in this country where should we allow or make a decision that women should also sign up for selective service at some point? I don't know if we're there yet. I don't necessarily think they should. In fact, I don't think they should. But you never know. In the next 10, it seems like we're progressing as a country to different thought processes. So I mean, equal rights, maybe in the future. So.
Like, you never know, like, what their numbers are. Like, especially when I was in, they were looking for a reason to get people out of there. So if somebody, like, in my case, someone got a DUI or something, they're just like, peace out.
So that's interesting. Because, like, in basic, I felt like they were trying to find a reason to let you out because they want to make sure that they're only letting people in that really, have the capacity to actually perform the tasks, that they need to. But, like, when I was in Germany, it was a pretty, like, they were, they weren't looking for reasons to get you out. I do remember in Wyoming, though, it felt like a little bit different, like more like what you're talking about. That was, of course, the old Strategic Air Command, which is the toughest air command. It's the toughest group in the Air Force is the Strategic Air Command, because that's the group that would be in charge of, nuclear missiles. And in fact, we guarded the ICBMs. But then that converted to Space Command when I was out there. But in Europe, though, it was a little bit different. Sorry, I'm just catching up on my things here. So Mike says it's 112 on his back porch. Whew. Yeah, from your understanding, you believe it to be a different military nowadays. Yeah, that's my understanding, too. I feel like it is, too, from everything I'm reading.
Like, when I was in, like, from... like 15, 16 to into 17, like it was changing, stopped, and then it started changing back.
Yeah.
So, and now it's probably changed even more, but yeah, I got some buddies that are still in there, and they're just like, you're not missing out.
Yeah. Bald and Beautiful couldn't have a tattoo when you were in the 90s. And here's a funny thing, like I actually back in like the early 90s, that was when it was like, okay, if guys want to get an earring, you have to get the left earring. That was like that was the side of your ear. You just get one, and it would be on the left side, and that indicated essentially that, well, it sounds kind of silly now, but that indicated that you were a straight man if you had it in your left ear. So, I was 19. I was like, okay, I'll get it in my left ear. On base, they actually did it, but then that was at Spangdahlem Air Base, which is 15 minutes from Bitburg, and I got back to Bitburg, and I was in my civilian clothes, and I knew I was going to be off for a couple of days, so that's why I got that. And then they put this clear thing in your ear so you can't really see it in case you are in your uniform. And so I was in with my stud in my ear, and I went to the chow hall in my civilian clothes, and I remember this female Air Force staff sergeant giving me the hardest time about that. I'm like, but I got it done on base. Like, she was like, you're not in uniform. It's against what they call Air Force 3510, which is the regulations regarding, how you dress, even in civilian clothes. I'm like, there's nothing that says I can't have this. But she was, I don't know. I'm just going to do a little bit of an argument. Of course, she was a staff sergeant, though, so I was as tactful as I could. But it's like I got it done on base. It just kind of just irked me. Michael says, Andrew, beard's looking good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Fry some eggs on a rock. Yes. What's up there, Maximus? How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing well. All right, I want to see what's come in lately, if anything.
Yeah, for those just coming in, 50% of purchases for Texas Night will be donating to Anthony Ellis' family up until, what was it, first few days of July? Or, what, no, was it June 20th? June 30th.
Mm-hmm. June 30th, the end of the month. Yeah, the end of the month. All right, and again, I want to thank James Hansen for sponsoring the last giveaway. Thank you very much.
And I broke out some other of my ferocious thingamabob. I'll start bragging on you. So here's Texas peach. If anybody likes peach, this smells like a fresh, straight up off the tree, juicy peach.
Yes. Yeah, it does. It just smells like a juicy peach. That's exactly what it smells like. And I've actually boosted the strength too since we've converted to the carrier oils that we have now, because the castor oil has a tendency to be thicker. So I wanted to make sure that scent really kind of goes through. So let's see. Michael says there are a lot of commands that will not allow earrings to be worn on base, no matter the clothing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can see that. Fetish.
Smoking leather clothes.
Yeah, I've got a new ad that's going to be going out on Instagram for Fetish. Definitely not. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. I haven't put it out there yet, but
you got any of the new labels on you?
I do. Yeah. So this is going to be the new ad for Fetish. Fetish. It's no vanilla scent. All right. So yeah, the new labels. And they're already shipping, so some people are already gotten them. Oh, this is the green one, so you're not going to be able to see that one. Savage. And then orange cream pop is that one. And since I'll show you Fetish, like show... where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, show that Fetish, and then... Here's what it looks like now.
Definitely awesome.
So yeah, you can see that it's grown up a little bit.
Grown with the company.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I just, at some point, like, I wanted to, where it really matters, I think, is like on the website. Like, if everything is just black and white looking, it starts to just look a little bit dated. And so I wanted to kind of, ferocious life, excitement, I wanted to kind of bring a sense of that to it. And it's hard to do that when it's all black and white. So, Andre says he misses his Army days. Yeah, I mean, I had some really good times in the Air Force. I miss some of what I did there. And another thing, too, is, like, I've looked at, like, maps, Google Maps of where the places I used to be are and what they look like now, and like you can't even like even identify sometimes what it is anymore because it's totally changed or it's closed. They pulled the missiles out of the ground. They've concreted it all, so it's like it doesn't even look like what I remember it as.
So here's a fun thing. I know we did this like last year, but what are some of your favorite like U.S. military movies?
I love mine. Let me see. I love A Few Good Men. I think that's my favorite movie. Well, that's my favorite because it's just got such great lines. And Jack Nicholson, I just love his character, and I like him as an actor. I think Platoon was a good movie. I really like that one. Boy, there's so many. Those are the two that really I like a lot. Well, how about yourself?
Oh, where did that one comment go? Yeah, with Korea, like pretty much everything got all like bases and camps got shut down. Things were being transferred to like the main ones or something. So, but for me, I would have loved Lone Survivor so much if they didn't change what happened at the very end. That drove me crazy. But I loved Hacksaw Ridge. I got emotional watching that. Fury just for the camaraderie of it, because I was in the striker unit, and so that kind of reminded me of that camaraderie, just them BSing each other and all that. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the D-Day scene of Saving Private Ryan is, you can't beat that. There were D-Day veterans who blacked out watching in theaters watching that, so that shows you how realistic it was. We Were Soldiers was good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about I think it's the Hacksaw Ridge. Black Hawk Down was awesome, aside from the point where they say "hua," because Rangers don't say "hua."
Band of Brothers, the first series was amazing. I loved it. The first one.
I have the book, but I haven't had this book for years, but I haven't read it. Let's see, it's big. It has Orlando Bloom in it.
Okay, cool.
There's Grippo. I've seen parts of that.
What's up, Martin?
What's up,
Martin Westerlund just joined us.
I'm looking through my books right now.
Yeah. Now, Band of Brothers, the first Band of Brothers, the first series, I really, really loved. That whole scene about Auschwitz was just devastating and so well filmed. It was just, hard to watch. The second Band of Brothers in the Pacific, I had trouble getting into the series, although I did watch it, but I had trouble. I didn't enjoy the way that it was filmed as much as the first one, because the first one followed the whole group throughout the entire season, throughout each of the seasons, whereas the second one was more of like it went from one place to another, so they could fit more in. But I don't know. I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Hey, can you pull up Russ's comment?
Yeah, let me see. Is there a butter? Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to paste the link because I have created actually a whole new page for this product. So I'm going to post it right here. There you go. If you click on that link, that'll bring you directly to Texas Night, a create your own release. And you'll be able to see the oil, the balm, the butter, and then there's the combos, either oil balm, oil and butter, or the oil, butter, and balm. I get tickets for all the family this year, going to be August. Cool. So much for my Father's Day. My wife is going to Las Vegas and meet our daughter there. She's coming from Fort Hood, Texas. She's coming from Fort Hood, Texas. From Fort Hood to Las Vegas? Okay. Wow, well, that's good to see. She'll be able to see her.
How's it going, Jesse?
Hey, Jesse's going to the National Beard Champs in Pennsylvania with my product. Take care. Jesse, thank you, man. Really, that's awesome. Keep us updated. Seriously, keep us updated and send pictures if you can, man. I'd love to hear about that and hear more about that and see some in action. I've been to a couple of beer competitions, but I'd love to see more about, that. National Beer Champs in Pennsylvania. That's so cool.
Mike, have a good one. Thanks for coming in.
Let's see. Michael says, Texas Night has forever been my favorite scent. Andrew, I'm curious if it's your favorite scent. If so, what's your second favorite?
Oh,
all right, Mike, thank you.
Yeah, I love this. Ferocious may be my favorite scent. I don't know. I love Texas Peach. I love Texas Peach. Fetish was originally my favorite, but I hate being asked these questions.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, don't be afraid to, if there's other companies out there that you enjoy their scents too. You know,
sure.
No, nothing wrong with sharing the love, but let's see, Smelly Turtle says 361 Cavalry 4ID 41D out of Fort Carson. There's your sister's BTN's battalion, right? I was in 212 IN.
I almost went to 4ID in Carson.
Huh.
Almost went there. I was going to get deployed to Afghanistan in 2018, and then alcohol got the best of me. Yeah, Ferocious up to Texas Night would probably be my favorite for Ferocious. That or Texas Peach. If it has the word Texas in it, I like it.
Well, welcome to TexasFerociousBeard.com.
Yeah. Bald and Beardful was getting the Texas Night butter to match the oil. Awesome.
Oh, really cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're going to like that one a lot. And one cool thing is that, you know, prior to us revamping this, I know we had the oil and the balm up on the site, but I don't think that we had made the butter for that yet. Other than maybe someone just asking custom-wise, can you make a butter for this? So it was really good. I got a chance to, you know, kind of put this up together last night, this new page that has like the trios, and then I was able to take some product photos. So that's one thing I was going to let you guys know, is that going forward, you're going to see hopefully a lot better product photos, because especially since I'm doing this full time now, starting in July, I'm going to be really spending some time and money to make sure that I kind of really up the quality level on some of the pictures that I've had, because up until now I've just had kind of just like these cheap apps to like take the background out, and it would take forever and it might be just fairly low quality, but I'm really trying to really boost that up a bit, you know, to make it look a lot more professional looking on the site. So,
and for Texas Night, the reason why I came back is because of Michael Zarate. There's one stream that he kept bragging about and talking about it, and Nate was like, I could put it back in there, and so here we are.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Michael,
your fault, Michael.
It's your fault, Michael. So there you go. But definitely, Texas Night is one of those scents that once you try it, you'll definitely really, really like it a lot. If that's up your alley. And I think sometimes the scents, it's like, you know, I think in general we don't get enough visitors to the site that make purchases to really get a track record of like a whole bunch of scents that really people like. It's really only using the data from the smaller amount of people buy. So definitely the more people come to the site, the more we grow. I'll get even better details about which scents are popular and which ones aren't so popular. But like in this case, it kind of like slipped through the cracks because it really is a good one. Oh yeah, I should have a panther holding the bottle in his mouth for the pictures. Hey, that's actually a pretty good idea, Logan. At least for some of them. At least for an ad, maybe for an ad or something. That would be awesome.
Hey, good news. My video is finally at 50%.
Hey, that's awesome.
Halfway there. It'll be ready by 5 a.m. And that's nothing. I'm encouraging Nate. Be ready to see some more videos from the Ferocious Beard YouTube page.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'll have more time to make them. You know, everything from, you know, how to use products to more information about Ferocious itself. You know, what we're doing, upcoming product releases. You know, maybe some inside information, just stuff to kind of keep people interested in, and give them details about things that they wouldn't necessarily otherwise know. So, let's see. I think Texas Night is the kind of scent that everyone should like, or very few won't. It's nice, smooth cologne scent. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. What's up there, Joshua Ricks? I feel like that's like, you were here before, weren't you, Joshua? And then I think
I think so.
Yeah. Only because I'm having deja vu.
Well, Healthy Bearded is in here, respectfully.
Hey there, what's going on, Healthy Bearded? Good to see you, Jay Cruz. Respectfully, yeah, respectfully. Absolutely. So, yeah, we're talking about Texas Night, which is Andrew Carlisle's creation, basically. This is not even really Collaboration Corner. It was more of a create your own, is what it was. And
this was before the Collaboration Corner.
Yeah, so we're going back a while. Collaboration Corner.
It was a Ode to Joy by Beta. It was the first one that you brought in there, and then mine was the second.
Yeah, and so and actually, look at this. Yours is here. Ode to Joy is not on at the moment. Well, unless you.
I thought it was part of the main lineup.
It's not. Nope. No, we only have 8 now for the main lineup.
Yep.
So it is actually not on the site at the moment. But, of course, I can still make it if you guys know the secret menu. But it's definitely not on the main lineup as of now. So just to remind everybody, 50% of all sales of all of the Texas Night suite of products, whether it's an oil, a balm, or a butter, we will be donating 50% of those profits to the GoFundMe page set up, because for Anthony Ellis, for his son, who's just been in surgery. So that'll be through June 30th. And then we will also be contributing what we can as well to that. But and again, I'll keep that all transparent. And when we make that donation, and whenever people place orders, we will keep track of that and make a donation, essentially on behalf of our customers and Ferocious to that GoFundMe account. So, really looking forward to that. Hey Cruz, respectfully, respect my respective respects. It would be disrespectful to Nate's name. Put some respect on his name. All right, so the scent profile is Texas cedarwood, cedar leather, fireplace embers, sandalwood bourbon, and tobacco flower. That's the scent profile for the Texas Night. Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to have the old school label. It's going to have the old black and white label, because most of our products will have the black and white labels. But if you're lucky enough to purchase one of the 8 that I chose to get color labels for, then you'll get of course, the color labels like this. Dragon Blood.
You know, I was thinking Texas Night, if we ever do the coloring labels, it needs to have the Texas flag as the color.
Yes, scheme. Absolutely.
Put it in the comments, Michael. Put it in the comments. We'll listen to you.
No, I definitely listen to all feedback. I really do. I don't necessarily follow, like, I don't always say, yep, we're going to do that, but I listen to the feedback and think about it, and it gets me thinking. Texas Night, if we get color label, we'll have color flag, Texas flag. Because the thing is, it's like, it's so, with so many scents that we have, it's, oh, nice. There you go. Awesome. And, you know, I mean, if this scent is a runaway success with all the word that's going to hopefully get out about it, then, yeah, I'm not opposed to getting a color label for it. It's just those labels, you know, they do get pricey. So especially the smaller amount of labels you get, the more per label it costs. So it definitely makes sense if you think something's going to do well to buy, like, you know, a couple of 100 labels at once instead of, say, like 50 or something. So and then That sounds amazing. Thank you very much, Andre. Yeah. Nate, you need to send me a combo of Texas Night for free and also send me a Texas flag autographed by Nolan Ryan. Thank you,
We'll
sir.
send you the picture of Nolan Ryan punching that dude from the Chicago White Sox in the face.
Yes.
No, the uppercut.
Hey, now, Andrew, do you ever buy the Nolan Ryan beef?
There was a Kroger sells it. I've done it before. Well, no,
Okay.
I've only got like ground beef at the time, but
Yep.
I'll be down for some steaks. Seasoning with Sucker Buster's 1836 beef rub.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, my wife picks up that Nolan Ryan beef. It is good stuff, actually. Really good.
God bless it.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a giveaway, guys. This will be for a $25 gift card to Ferocious.
Didn't the music used to be like this, like death metal?
Oh, that's this one if someone buys something during the show.
You should have played that when James bought his.
Well, but that was different. That was for a that was for something that was pre-scheduled. So, but yeah, you're right. Like if that was somebody else buying something like that comes through, like if we get any more orders during the show, then yeah, we would definitely do a giveaway. So in fact, let me just double check. As a matter of fact, we did get an order at 9:09 p.m., which was 3 minutes ago. We did get an order. So we will be doing a bonus giveaway.
Woo-hoo. In addition to this
Yeah.
one. People are putting down numbers.
Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, Strickland's in here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up in there, Strickland? How's it going, brother? Hold on 1 second. Wait. Don't type yet. Okay. So, only because I have to establish what the numbers will actually be. So, we have 15 people here. Let me get the wheel spin thing going here. So, if we have 15, we'll do like, I don't know, 1 through 7. Okay, 7. All right. I've got the board going, so let me share that now. There we go, the 1 through 7. Now, when you see the word go, I want you to type one number, please, between 1 and 7. Here we go. Get ready. Get set. And go. All right. Yeah, we need like the Jeopardy theme. All right, here we go. Now the numbers should start coming in.
Okay.
1 through 7.
We got 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, 4, 5.
Now, are you looking at the comments on StreamYard or on
YouTube?
Oh, okay. Because I use StreamYard and that's why it jumps.
Nobody's guessed one yet. I guess I'll do it. If I win, I will pay it forward to someone that's not Michael Zarko.
All right, let's see. It is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Boy, my screen is totally freezing up here. It's so crazy.
It's old just
All right.
like you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy like me. All right, stop. Here we go. Now, let's spin this number and see who's going to win a $25 gift card. All right, 3, 2, 1, spin. We might have, and Logan says we might have to meet people. Number 1 again. How about that? Crazy.
Oh, what are the odds of that? That is awesome.
All right, so let's see. What we'll do is,
Okay.
we'll say we hide the choice and spin again. I'm gonna do that.
I was gonna say, can I pay it forward to Russ Young since he's been so amazing?
Sure. Absolutely.
Unlike
All right,
Michael, he's been nice to me.
All right, so Russ Young, so this will be a $25 gift card, and let me check on something. Don't forget, don't go anywhere, guys, because we're going to do a bonus giveaway because we got an order from
Another giveaway.
Hawaii. All right, I am just checking to see. I'm sure I have. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I met Russ at that Disney meetup in Florida. He's very supportive, very encouraging dude. You know, he's always like very like positive things. Like earlier, he was messaging me saying that he couldn't wait for this stream and like all the comments that he's made throughout the day. So yeah, Russ definitely deserves it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, let me do this right now. I'm going to send it right now while we are talking.
Right now.
At this moment, like immediately.
And don't forget for any purchase for Texas Night, 50% of it will be donated to Anthony Elsa's family.
Yep.
His son was in an accident, and so all the money is being donated to the medical bills and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, and that is through the June 30th. All right, so orders, create order.
And remember, we have a lot of veterans in here. Remember, there is a 25% off veteran discount. So if you've never used that before, then it's through, I think it's like what, GovX, and it verifies your military service.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it is. It is through GOVX. So if you go to the website, ferociousbeard.com, and you click on anything that you see that has the word up on the top, veteran owned, we've got your back, save 25%. If you're a U.S. veteran or a federal, state, or city employee or teacher, you can authenticate there and save. And that's also, you're eligible if you are active duty or if you are a military dependent. You're also eligible for 25% off, which I think is really cool. I'm glad to be able to offer that. So here we go. I am sending this gift
Are you still doing the pomade?
I have a few left, but I am not really, because it wasn't a big seller. And my whole philosophy is if something's not doing well, fail quickly and move on. There's no reason to keep something on the site that just isn't selling, just to have something extra on the site. And I mean, you know, I just don't want it to get too old. So that's why I don't have it on the site. But I actually do have a couple of, I think I have 3 jars of pomade left.
Okay.
Which I'm thinking that I might maybe raffle those off. Those are probably a good idea to raffle things like that off. Okay, so I'm sending this to Robert Young now.
Russ Young.
I'm sorry, Russell Young. Why did I say Robert? Because...
Oh, and Russ made a comment earlier I forgot to respond to, but he asked about if I'm doing a review. And it's pretty much like just a video talking about like the direction my channel is going. Normally I was very bad about scripting out videos because of my anxiety and all that. But I'm no longer scripting out videos. I talk about that, and this video is all just one take, just me being real. So it's fun. It's at 52% right now. It's taking forever.
Wow. Let's see, RH Mill W Co. Where do you have your body butter on your website? So that's something too that so here's the thing with the body butter, the women's body butters. So about 2 weeks ago, as I'm trying to transition to the full-time Ferocious, ending my day job in the end of this month, I just, for now, while I'm transitioning, I took off the things that were not selling very well. Now, women's body butters used to sell better last year, but lately, I have not sold many women's body butters lately, and so rather than try to plan for those to have those made up, like make several of each of those while I'm transitioning, my goal is to really have like 5 or 10 of the things that are selling made up at all times, so this way I can ship them out right away. The whole goal is I'm trying not to like work on making products every day, which you end up doing if you're doing everything on demand. So if you have too many body butters on there, for example, and I have no idea which one someone's going to buy, maybe not buy. I just decided at this moment to take them off the site for now, because I want to be able to strategically plan for these things instead of, well, I wonder what order is going to come in, like the Maytag, repairman, and just wonder what's going to happen, and then quickly get to work making it as soon as it comes in. Because if you do it that way, for the past 4 years I've been doing that way, and you end up working literally every single day, working harder, not smarter. So at the moment, there's no women's body butters on the site because I just can't predict which scents someone's going to happen to order one day or not order. And I don't want to have them just sitting on the shelf taking up space if they're not going to be sold.
Hey, can you go and take the wheel off the screen?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Russ's Lego name is Robert.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Russ. I was looking at that when I said that, and that's, you know what I mean. And then if I look at the customer, it's Russ Young. So I apologize for, disclosing your legal name. I didn't intend to do that, man. Sorry about that.
His cover's blown.
Yes. Go back into deep cover now. But I'm glad you signed up for that GOVX because I want you guys to save. If you guys are eligible to save 25%, please take advantage of that. You've earned it, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Oh, not a problem. I don't mind my legal name. Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Russ, let me know if you get Texas Night with that gift card. My Lego name is Batman.
Sweet. Very good. Yeah, what else is going on with you, Andrew? I know you've been going through some changes yourself, moving and things like that.
Trying not to destroy technology.
Yeah.
So I moved. I recently transitioned. So I moved back home temporarily. That way, I can just bounce back. I got a job down here. I started on Monday, so I'm excited about that. That's why we're doing the stream today, because I may not be able to make it on other streams. So I start that job on Monday. I'm getting back into making content. I have a video that is 53% uploaded now. So
awesome.
It's taking forever. But yeah, I'm going to try to, when I review companies, I'm going to try using them for like a month at a time. So that way I can get a better, feeling beard, how does it, yeah, it feels good for a week. How good does it feel after a month,
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to be a better steward of my finances, because if I want to buy something, I want to use it. And I want to try to do better supporting the companies that I really enjoy. So, no, Vato's back.
Russ says he's going to post a review online and let you know what I think about the Texas Night. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to see that. Thank you.
Purchasing the combo next Friday. Nice.
Look at Vato's kind of being a little...
Alongside vanilla Coke.
Oh, I see. Now, that's not the diet, right? That's the full-blown sugar stuff, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sugar all the way.
Yeah.
Love vanilla Coke.
Yeah. No, the vanilla Coke is good. Somewhere. Are you serious? You're gonna?
I should. There was one time I almost got Shiner Bock and Guinness tattooed on me.
Wow. So that would be interesting.
I was going to get Blue Belt, Whataburger, Buc-ee's, Dr. Pepper. All the Texas establishments.
Yeah, you'll be like the Texas billboard, man.
Pretty much. Taco Bueno.
Yeah, Taco Bueno. When we first moved to Texas, I saw Taco Bueno. We went there a couple times. We really liked it, actually, at first. But the more you go there, and then the more you discover other, more, not fast food tacos, the less inclined to go to Taco Bueno. But it's good, though.
Yeah, the nearest one for me is 20, 25 minutes away, probably.
Okay. That's not too bad. By the way, we did get a purchase, so we have to do our bonus giveaway, which I'm happy to do. As you guys know, anytime a purchase comes in during the live stream here on Friday night, we do a bonus giveaway. So that's what we're going to do. All right, and this order is actually going out to Hawaii, so that's awesome. So what we're gonna do is, Andrew, I'll try to remember to take the thing off the board next time.
Better. I'll yell at you this time.
Yeah, you'll yell.
That's my dog dog. Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right, buddy?
All right. Here it is. Clear this. We've got 17 on here, so let's see. We'll do 1 through 8 this time. So when you see the word go, if you could type in one number, please, between 1 and 8. Here we go. 1 and 8. Whoops.
We got 2, we got 4, we got 5. All right, all the numbers have been selected.
All right, in that case, let's do the timer just so this way it'll remind myself. I'm able to kind of go back and view it if I need to. Okay. Everybody stop. And this is a $10 gift card. So here we go. Let's spin and see who's going to win. Should I well, no, I won't because people might have picked 1. Yeah, but I was going to say, should we take out the number 1 next time?
No. Sweet. I need some WD-40.
Yeah.
No.
Number 4.
Oh,
so that would be this time Big Man Bearded. Big Man Bearded, you get yourself a $10 gift card to Ferocious. So congratulations to you. Thank you for that order. Really, really appreciate that. And we will get this out to you tonight after the show because I have your email address on another spreadsheet. So congratulations and thanks everybody for participating in that. And this time I will remove that from the screen. Would you going to get yourself another drink?
Oh yeah, thanks, Dad.
Nice.
That died pretty quick.
Huh.
Technology these days.
Yeah. It's does your dog, like when you're on your phone too much, does your dog kind of make you feel guilty about that? Like, come on, dude, put the phone down.
Right now, he'd rather be with my mom right now, I think. So that's why he's going over there. But come here, bud. Come here. He got a bunch of steak earlier.
Oh, nice. Very cool. But yeah, my dog always reminds me, okay, time to get off the phone. Like, you've been on that thing for way too long. Let's go, like, chase a bone or something, you know?
Well, he's a protector, so that's what he'd rather be doing right now. He'd rather be protecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a good bark on him. Yeah,
Like
he's a pit mix. I think he's like pit and lab. Or my mom rescued him from a shelter in College Station, Texas. Our German Shepherd had died a few months prior, and she just so happened to walk in there, and she made eye contact with him, and she was just like, "I'm taking him." And so she gets to the house. My dad comes out to the car to help her bring stuff in. He pops out, and my dad just goes, what is he going to do, right?
Right.
But now he's my mom's protector now, so.
Very, very cool. Guess what, guys? All right, we've got another order that just came in going out to Wisconsin. So this is going to be a another $10 gift card for a bonus giveaway. So let me figure out. We got 15 people here. So that means we'll do 1 through 7. All right. So when you see the word go, if you can type one number between 1 and 7 this time. Here we go. All right, and thank you so much for that, Scott. Appreciate that order,
that's awesome.
Really, thank you.
Reach out and let us know what you think.
Yes, and half of that's going to go to the cause, so it's going to go to the fundraiser. So happy to see that order. Appreciate you so much. Okay, numbers are coming in.
Dog out.
All right. Yeah, sorry, there's just such a delay on my screen with these numbers counting down. I don't know why, but anyway, let's bring this up here, and it's 1 through 7 this time. So here we go, guys. We're going to spin. Just put the word stop in there. Number 3 this time. Number 3. So that is Mr. T-Bearded Strickland himself. He is getting himself a $10 gift card. So congratulations, brother. You're getting yourself a $10 gift card to Ferocious. And again, thank you so much for your order, RH Milled W Co. I really appreciate that.
Awesome.
Oh, that was my girlfriend's order, actually. Oh. Cool.
Tell her we said thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Very, very, very appreciative of that, really. All right, so okay, taking it off the screen now. It's always good practice. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, you started with like a teapot, you know. So, boy, it's been hot out here, though. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but it's definitely been really hot out this way lately. Yeah, it's getting dark, but I mean, I've been definitely. It's weird, like jumping in the pool. The pool is like bath water. It's probably, I think I remember seeing it was like 98 outside, and the pool was like 88 because it's so, because it's been so warm out. But when you step into the pool, it feels like literally like you're stepping into a bath. And you know how sometimes when the pool's a little bit chilly, like it's warm enough, but it's still like on the low end of it. You still feel a chill when you go through in your body. You don't get that at all. You just get the like you're jumping into like a lukewarm bath or something. So the cool thing is when you get out, though, now like when the wind blows, it's like it keeps your body cold, so you don't feel so hot. Now you're going to be off on Sundays, right, Andrew?
Yeah, Sundays are my days off.
All right, so one of these Sundays you got to come over, man.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
And Big Man Beard says he's going to order Texas Night tonight with my gift card.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, if anyone orders Texas Night, reach out to me on IG and let me know.
Yeah, and Andrew, I'll keep you updated anyway too, and I'll let people know. That is really cool. All right, and you guys are awesome. Trying to think of what else I could possibly say about what's happening in my world. I mean, I always have millions of ideas. I know, like Collaboration Corner, that's going to keep going, and we've got 2 more weeks of that in June. And then once July starts, the rule that we decided on is that we're going to have like 1 cent per person per week, just like who can submit 1 cent instead of multiple cents, just to kind of keep some equity. And maybe like someone might want to try like instead of submitting 4 or 5 cents, maybe that week they'll pick a cent they want to pick out of that for 1 week. And I figure we'll see what happens with that. See if it we can always switch back if we decide, hey, I really wish I could put more cents in. But I think it'll be kind of interesting to see if just what that brings to the mix.
For sure.
Yeah, we're still here, man.
Anyone in the Texas, especially the North Texas area, we're planning on a Dallas meetup, probably July, August, somewhere around there.
Yeah, more like a Fort Worth meetup, actually, technically, just because.
Good enough.
No, you know what it is? It's like, I mean, to me, like Dallas is. I don't know that much about Dallas just because I stay on the Fort Worth side so much. Dallas is cool. I like Dallas, but I want to set it up on the Fort Worth side. So, like, if you're looking at Dallas, Fort Worth is on the left, Dallas is on the right. So it'll be somewhere in probably the North Fort Worth area. It may be at Bear Creek Park in Keller, Texas. You can rent pavilions there. If you want to, you can bring beer. They allow that there at that park, and there's a lot of parks that they don't. You can bring vanilla Coke, Andrew.
Yes.
So you're allowed to do that. And I mean, for sure.
Also, we talk about so Nate and I went to a Frisco Rough Riders, which is a minor league team for the Texas Rangers, and I was going through stuff, clearing some stuff out, and I found this ancient thing.
Holy moly!
This was a Frisco Rough Riders baseball guy. Like, it was my first Rough Riders game. It was like early 2000s, and it was signed by 3 people. You can't see it anymore, but one of them was Lance Nix, who ended up going and playing for the Rangers and some other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I really love that older label. That I wish I could have got that jersey.
Yeah, no, that is just a really kick-ass label. I like how that looks too. So Amrit, your question about mentioning having black and white site. It's not so much the site was black and white, but like most of the labels that I have are these black and white. This orange zing is going out, by the way. That's heading out. That's going out to, it'll be on the site and it's heading out to the creator. But I just didn't get a chance yet to send it. But when I talk about color, I'm talking about these things: the labels on the oils and the butters. Do I have a butter? Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys.
1 second. So it looks like Nate Powell from Ferocious Beard is taking back this stream. We're going to go back to making fun of the Air Force, or the Chair Force as we call them in the Army. They got late calls if it's too cold, if it's raining outside, they don't have to do PT. Meanwhile, here in the Army, we're in short shorts and 20-degree weather and the pouring down rain. On save on 30, going down straight. So, San Antonio Missions game. Wow, that sounds awesome. I really want to go to more Rough Riders games, especially since Sundays are my only days off. That's when I plan on doing them. So, yeah, it was pretty good fun. I was glad I found that. So. Hey, welcome back, Nate. I wasn't just making fun of you or anything.
No worries at all. I would expect that you would, so a little disappointed that you didn't.
I wasn't making
so
fun of you. Just make fun of the Air Force.
Oh. All right, so this is the black and white for the Texas Night. And most of our labels are the black and whites because I print them on a Dymo label printer. So this is like the standard look for Ferocious Butters for forever, really. And this is like now what has taken its place. So this is an actual label. The labels have come in now for the butters. So they're going to start going out with these labels on them. So as you can see, it has the name of the scent. It has at the bottom what it is, Ferocious Beard Butter. Not to be confused with regular beard butter. This is Ferocious Beard Butter. It's the same thing with our oils. You'll see it says Ferocious Beard Oil. And then on this side, you've got the profile, which is fresh orange, smooth vanilla in this case. The ingredients, veteran owned, how much is in there, and our website and where we make it. So this is an actual label. The only thing that I'm a little upset about, and I'll be, total transparency, guys, is like right here. You see this? It doesn't quite like line exactly. And here's why. These butter containers, I didn't realize it because in this container you don't really notice it. But what's happening is they're not exactly 90 degrees on the sides. They actually kind of slightly curve down. And as a result, by the time you get, from the front it looks really sweet. But if you look at the back, I'm just like one of those people that's like a perfectionist. But I already bought these labels and they look great other than that, so it is what it is. But that's the only thing that ticks me off about these labels. But other than that, they go generally really well together. And so this is what I mean by kind of changing the product images, making them look really more up to date and really nice. So that's what it looks like. And then, I've got like Savage, same thing. Barbershop. Everything's going to be color coded. So there we go. Michael says he's
Barbershop.
Yeah, and there's the Barbershop label, which even still, I think those labels look really nice anyway. Those black and whites. I mean, I kind of pushed the limit to what I can do with that color or with that black and white printer. But for the ones that were the most popular scents, we made color labels. Oh, thank you very much, Amr. It looks classy tonight. Thank you. Ryan, thank you. They look great, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
That looks nice. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I'm really psyched. Like I said, it's just inspiring. When I see the color, I'm like, holy crap, man. This just makes me want to work even harder because they just, I don't know, they really pop. So I think I mentioned this before. Michael's going to the San Antonio Missions game tonight. Who are they playing, Michael? Russ says, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yes, sir. I cannot wait to see you on Tuesday, brother.
I'll be working.
Yeah, you'll be working.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'll have to go to that. It's a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Imagine like if I went in and sat down and did a free-for-all from the restaurant on a Friday night.
Never cool. That? Then I could be there.
I don't know if they'd allow that.
Nah, they won't. It's a very small local restaurant.
Let's see here. Nate, the Texas Night peach flag color labels should be purchased now. Texas Night alone is going to catch fire, especially with the Texas flag.
Let's say it's not.
That name is going to travel and commuting, no doubt. Yeah, Michael, we'll have to see. I hope so. I hope the momentum keeps going with that, but I'm definitely not opposed to it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
If we keep buying it, we'll be good.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like, if people keep buying stuff, then I know, okay, there's some support for this product, then I can go ahead and invest in some, more money in it, for sure. Let's see, Amrit says, it's only 10:45 in New York and you're tired. Amrit, how close do you live to the city? I forget, to New York City.
The funny thing is, I'm a night owl and I always stay up all night.
Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, my best... Yeah, but my best thinking is done between up until about 2 a.m. And then I'm like, okay, I got to get to sleep. But like all my creativity, my actual creativity, I get like between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. So
that's when I do a lot of my riding. Without traffic, about 30 minutes.
Okay. Oh, let's see. We play Northwest. Yeah, Arkansas Naturals. Yeah, right, exactly. Send that guy, the guy in Hawaii. Yes, sir. Will do. Appreciate that, man. Let's see, it's only 9:45 there. Okay. So without traffic, it takes you just 30 minutes. See, that's pretty cool. Like, if I lived that close to New York City, I'd be going to New York City a lot, I think. Because when I used to live up in Rhode Island, it was like a 3-hour ride to get there. 9:45 there also. Okay. Yeah, it's 9:45 here in Texas, or in the whole state, right? The whole state is Central Time.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah.
I think it's in New Mexico where the time changes.
Yeah, you're right.
New Mexico and then Florida. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, it's like a part of the state. You're going from one time zone to the next.
God bless. Fun fact, you know the song God Bless Texas is about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders?
Really?
Yeah. God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land, gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, here's your chance.
Oh, cool. I didn't know it was about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Now, if you watch the music video, it features the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Okay, cool. Louisiana. Oh, Andre's in Louisiana. Awesome. Very cool. All right, that's awesome. B&B.
Beard and beard. Bald and beard.
Bald and beautiful.
Bearded and bald.
Yes. All right, well, let me take one more scan here. See if any more orders came in, because if they did, we'll do another bonus. There are 2 people.
See all the things that Michael Zarate calls his list.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Doing cosplay? My daughter's doing cosplay practice. So. All right. Well, it is now 9:45, so see, I'm thinking we'll probably do one last giveaway for a gift card
Yeah.
And then after that, I think we'll call it an evening. So there's 14 people in here now, so that's always good because we can just keep the 1 through 7 up. And so let's do that. Michael, this is your chance. Pick a good number.
What do you say go?
All right. 1 through 7. Get ready, get set, and go. Oh, I didn't even do the... That's weird. I didn't even do the giveaway.
You can do it now while everybody's guessing.
I'm going to do it now while everyone's guessing. All right. Sorry about that little delayed action on my part there, but it really is helpful to go back into the streams later and try to find it when you're like skipping through to find, oh, who won this one, just in case, you know. So, all right, here we go.
4, 4, 4, 4, 1.
I think it was just you that was confused, Michael.
Everybody else was guns blazing.
Right? Okay, mine still has the number. It's so weird. Like, that's such a delay. All right. Okay, everybody stop and let's pick a number between 1 and 7. Here we go.
Tony, that wheel needs some WD-40.
Yeah. Oh, cool. This time it's number 2. Well, Andrew, you put number 2 on there, huh?
That's fine. Oh, I'm on a roll.
Are you even eligible as a guest? I don't know. We haven't ever talked about that, but we could do it.
I just did one.
All right.
Next person that has 2 is Logan.
Logan, you are the winner this time around, brother. So you're going to get yourself a $25 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company.
The only time I ever win giveaways is as a guest, apparently. So
that's all it takes. So congratulations, Logan. What's that?
I need to start being guests more often on streams.
Right? I know. We're going to have to go in and harass you at the restaurant. You'll be like, I don't know. What, you're going to be pretty much doing everything there, right?
Pretty much. I mean, the owner is going to be handling the grill, and I'll be doing everything else.
Okay. Awesome.
I think I got to wear a beard net, so I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. No, I understand. But then again, I mean, like even when I'm combing my own beard, I get beard hair in the sink, and like, I'd hate to get, I don't know. I could see the reason for it, but all right. Well, guys, really, thank you so much for jumping in on here tonight. Andrew, thank you for being a guest. I really appreciate that, man. And good luck with your new job starting Monday.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Michael Zarate, for bringing Texas Night back and pushing me to be on the stream. So,
absolutely, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah, you're baseball
really.
game.
Let's see. Oh, I was going to give any winnings. I might have one to Ryan Maitland. Ryan, come back Tuesday and Friday, and I roll for you. Awesome. Yeah, that's one cool thing that a lot of people in our group will do is we will go ahead and if somebody wins, sometimes they'll donate it to the next person that the new person on the block to welcome them into the show. So really, it's awesome. All right. So Logan won. Amrit, Logan won. So he was the winner. And Russ says, you guys rock. Thank you, Russ. You rock as well, man. Thank you so much. Ryan, yeah, come in and check us out on Tuesday night for Collaboration Corner and Friday night for the Ferocious Free-For-All. Really appreciate your stopping in. Tell all your friends. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do like the content. It really does help, and I appreciate that.
Follow my IG.
Yes. Yeah, my IG is... I should probably put that on there somewhere, but it's Ferocious Beard Crew, actually. And then yours is Andrew Carlisle 11B, which is the username showing up too. Sweet.
Logan is a one in a. If anyone hasn't tried Ferocious yet, he's one in to pay it forward. From the looks of it.
Oh wow. So Ryan, have you tried Ferocious yet? Let me see.
Ryan, Tommy, I haven't seen them before.
Yeah.
I haven't seen last week. you.
Yeah, let's see. Definitely, Ryan, this is a great group, and I love seeing you here too, brother. Awesome.
Tommy has not.
Oh, Tommy Robinette. What's going on, Tommy? Tommy's not tried Ferocious yet. Ryan, yes, Ryan's tried it. It's like back in the earlier days, looks like. So.
Well, let's pay forward to Tommy then, if that's cool, Logan.
Let's see. Oh wait, not Tommy. Sorry, Tommy won. Tommy win last week.
Yeah,
Tommy.
he said give it to Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
You're the winner.
You are the winner, and thank you for showing up tonight on the show. Let me see. I'm going to put a note to make sure I send this to you. But if you can, please send me your email address and just your name. So I'll go ahead and be sure to get that to you. Let me see. Donating to Tommy Robinette. Awesome. Logan, thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate you, man. That's so noble and kind of you. So thank you. Very, very cool. And as Michael says, yes. Way to go, Tommy. Logan, you are an awesome brother. Tommy's a great guy. Sweet. And Andre even says, you will love the products, brother. And Amrit says, Logan, you are that dude, which is that's about as close to the truth as I've seen. So,
yeah,
anyhow, guys.
50% of Texas Night is donated to Anthony Elsa's son, who's in an accident.
Yes. Yes,
Exactly. That's the one.
Yeah, exactly. Texas Night, whether you get the oil, the balm, the butter combo, or trio, anything from now through June 30th, we're going to donate 50% of those purchases to his GoFundMe account, which I think I linked earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
Which I don't have. Oh, actually, I do have it up anymore. I'll post it one more time just so you guys all have it. Boom! There you go, guys.
You remember when my birthday we went for 5 hours, 55 minutes, and 55 seconds?
Yes, I sure do.
Like, I'm gonna die. That was awesome.
Those streams end up being long. That's for sure.
My birthday streams are crazy.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everybody. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, guys. We will see you guys on Tuesday and then Friday. Andrew, thanks a lot. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
It sounded like almost like World War II music.